Greetings and welcome back to African Metaphysical Center for Spiritual Healing, Body, Mind, and Spirit Development. I am your host, Kufu Amara, your metaphysical practitioner, Reiki Master, Qigong instructor, Bond practitioner, and mystic. Today's topic is dreams and the unconscious mind. You dream every single night of your life. You just don't remember it. And that might be the most important thing no one ever taught you about yourself. Let that sit with that for a moment. Every night, your body shuts down, your eyes close, and something else wakes up. Not you, not the version of you that answers emails and smiles at people you don't really like and says, "I'm fine," when you're not. A different you, the one underneath, and for hours while your conscious mind is offline, that version runs the show completely unsupervised. That's what a dream actually is. It's not randomness. It's not your brain misfiring while you sleep. It's your subconscious, the part of you that story every unspoken feeling, every buried memory, every fear you've never said out loud. Finally, getting the microphone. Think about how much you suppress in a single day. The anger you swallowed, the grief you postponed, the things someone said that cut deeper than you let on. Your conscious mind is a gatekeeper. It filters, it controls, performs. But your subconscious doesn't perform. It doesn't care about looking put together. At night, when the gatekeeper finally rests, everything that's been sitting in the basement comes upstairs. That's why dreams feel so strange, so symbolic, so emotionally loaded, even when the plot makes no sense. You're not watching nonsense. You're watching your inner world speak in the only language it has. Images, metaphors, fragments of memory stitched together into something your waking mind would never allow itself to say directly. So now, the people who say, "I don't dream," you do. Everyone does. Dream cycles happen multiple times every night. And there is no version of a human being that goes a full night without dreaming. Excuse me. What's actually happening is far more specific and honestly, far more interesting. You're just not waking up inside the window. Memory of a dream isn't automatic. It depends entirely on timing. Your brain needs to be roused during the dream or in the few minutes in the few minutes right after, while the neurochemistry responsible for encoding memory is still switched on. Sleep through that window, which most people do, especially deep sleepers, and the dream doesn't get filed away. It evaporates before your conscious mind ever gets the chance to grab it. So, forgetting isn't proof your subconscious went silent. It's proof you weren't conscious enough in that exact moment to catch what it was saying. And that distinction matters more than it sounds like it does. Because it means the problem was never I don't have an inner world. The problem was I haven't learned how to listen to it yet. Here's the deeper layer most people never get to. Okay. Your subconscious isn't trying to entertain you. It's trying to finish something. Unprocessed emotion doesn't disappear just because you didn't deal with it during the day. It goes somewhere else. It waits. And at night, in dream state, your mind tries to work through it the only way it knows how, replaying it, transforming it, giving it a shape you can maybe tolerate looking at while you're unconscious, even if you couldn't tolerate it while awake. That's why you sometimes wake up from a dream feeling more emotional than you did all day, crying, anxious, relieved, unsettled for no logical reason. That emotion was real. It was already inside you. The dream didn't create it. It just finally gave it somewhere to go. So, if you spent your life thinking you're someone who just doesn't dream, I want you to consider a different possibility. You're someone who has never been taught how to meet yourself in that space. Not because something is wrong with you, because no one or nobody ever told you it was a skill, not a personality trait. So here's what to actually do with this. Tonight, before you fall asleep, tell yourself quietly, like a request, I will remember my dreams. It sounds too simple to work. It works anyway, because intention shapes attention, even in sleep. Then the moment you open your eyes in the morning, before your phone, before your to-do list hijacks your brain, stay still. Ask yourself, what was I just experiencing? Even if it's not a story, even if it's just a color, a feeling, a face, catch the fragment, write it down. That's your subconscious handing you a piece of the conversation you've been missing your whole life. You're not dreamless. You're just untrained. So until next time, thanks for coming. Ashe, ashe, ashe.